Damn, son. I just don't stop with the uploads. Well, I came across this. I came across this. I came across this. I guess they took this from a 78 Sports TV interview. Look at what he's saying here. He's trying to get his fans to see it as if he's the man in control, which he's not. I don't mean to say this in a cocky way, but everyone knows who holds the key in the heavyweight division. Everyone knows who is running the heavyweight division, and that is Deontay Wilder. Fuck no! How is Deontay Wilder the fucking holds the key to the heavyweight division? If anyone holds the key to the heavyweight division, it's got to be Andy Ruiz, because he's right now the main man with the fucking main belt, son. You got one belt. From the style of clothes I wear to the dramatic knockouts. My performances, the dramatic knockouts I perform every time. These guys ain't doing it. I'm doing it. If you look at everyone else knockout videos and then look at mine, it's day and night. Fury must sound the part and must act the part, but he really has nothing to go off of. The only thing he really has to go off is beating a dead horse with the mental illness thing, that is. But he is going to find out that in America, that's yesterday's news. That's an old story. In America, we want the fresh and the new. There are millions who have faced this illness. It is a thing that could be overcome. So many people have overcome it. He wants to come up, and this story is something he's holding on to. The mental illness thing is dying out. As you see in his last fight, all right. So basically, let me respond to some of the things you said here. First of all, he says that, you know, he's basically the man at heavyweight because of his knockouts. That's what he's basically saying here. He's the main man at heavyweight because of his knockouts. They're dramatic. No other guy is doing what he's doing. His style of clothes. First of all, if that's the case, Floyd Mayweather Jr. would have never been as famous or would have never made as much money as he made. I mean, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was known as a boring fighter. He was known as a boring fighter. People hated Mayweather's style. Why? Because he never got knockouts. Mayweather never got knockouts. He never was knocking dudes out. And people were sick and tired of that. Yet he was still always doing good pay-per-view numbers. Yet he was still making the most money in boxing at the time when he was fighting in, 2011 to around 2015. He was the A side. Why? Because he was a big name. He was more popular. He had a big draw. So even though he was a boring fighter in terms of his style, he still had a really massive fan base. And to this day, he has a massive fan base. So you can't really say that just because you're knocking dudes out left from right means you have, you are the A side. You're not the A side to a guy like Joshua because it's proven that he has a bigger fan base than you because he's done better numbers than you when it comes to pay-per-view buys. But it is a good thing that he is knocking guys out. I'm entertained by Anthony Joshua and by Deontay Wilder for their knockouts. But he's not really the A side just because he's knocking dudes out. You can't really say he's the A side just because he's knocking dudes out. He's not doing the best numbers in terms of viewerships. So you can't really say he's the A side, is he? Yeah, that's all I have to say. Now, when it comes to the mental illness, hey, people get depressed. I get depressed. People get frustrated. I get frustrated. That's boxing. That's all I have to say, guys. I'm out. Peace.